Hi, welcome to Retail-Outsource. In this video, we explain Amazon Intellectual Property Policy, Parallel Imports, and Geographical Indication. What is a parallel import? Intellectual property rights owners, in particular trademark owners, copyright holders and their licensees, may prohibit you from importing or selling their goods in the European Economic Area, EEA, if you source them from outside the EEA. Amazon may be asked by the rights owner to take down your listings on Amazon's EU marketplaces for IP infringement. Whether or not exhaustion applies may differ on an item-by-item basis, so you should check the position in relation to each item you intend to list. Parallel import of goods sourced outside the EEA, for sale in the EEA with the rights owner's consent, could still affect customer experience if the non-EEA product differs from the EEA version in any way. Example, packaging, warranty coverage, product variations. Describe your product appropriately to avoid negative customer feedback. The laws in the UK are very similar to those in the EEA. IP rights owners may prohibit you from importing or selling their goods in the UK, unless you, your supplier, or an upstream supplier have the rights owner's consent to sell the items in the EEA or UK. That is, the products are exhausted in the EEA or the UK. It is important to note that a rights owner can prohibit the sale of an item that you sourced in the UK in Amazon's European marketplaces outside UK, if they have not consented to the sale of that item in the EEA. Next we discuss, how can I make sure that I do not sell illegal, parallel import goods? Make sure only to sell products on Amazon's EU marketplaces, which you have either imported yourself with the rights owner's consent, or which you have sourced directly or indirectly from a supplier who has been authorized by the rights owner to import the products into the EEA. Example: a subsidiary of the rights owner or an authorized EEA distributor. Note that if the rights owner challenges your sales of non-EEA products, you will have to prove that these were imported into the EEA with the rights owner's consent. So make sure to keep the invoices, authorization letters, etc. for these products. Make sure you only sell products on Amazon's UK marketplace, which you have imported into the EEA or UK yourself with the rights owner's consent, including their consent for you to sell in the EEA or the UK, or which you have sourced directly or indirectly from a supplier who has been authorized by the rights owner to import or sell the products in either the EEA or the UK. Example: an authorized subsidiary of the rights owner or an authorized EEA or UK distributor. Note that if the rights owner challenges your sales of products on the ground that they are illegal parallel imports, you will have to prove that these were imported or sold in the UK or the EEA with the rights owner's consent. So make sure to keep the invoices, authorization letters, etc. for these products. Let's go through, what is a geographical indication? A geographical indication, GI, is a sign used on products that have a specific geographical origin and possess qualities or a reputation that are due to that origin. In order to function as a GI, a sign must identify a product as originating in a given place. In addition, the qualities, characteristics, or reputation of the product should be essentially due to the place of origin. Since the qualities depend on the geographical place of production, there is a clear link between the product and its original place of production. Next, discuss, what rights does a geographical indication provide? A geographical indication right enables those who have the right to use the indication to prevent its use by a third party whose product does not conform to the applicable standards. However, a protected geographical indication does not enable the holder to prevent someone from making a product using the same techniques as those set out in the standards for that indication. Protection for a geographical indication is usually obtained by acquiring a right over the sign that constitutes the indication. Finally, who can use a protected geographical indication? The right to use a protected geographical indication belongs to producers in the geographical area defined, who comply with the specific conditions of production for the product. I hope this video is helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.